Sometimes we get frozen in the past for a good reason. It could be our first job, first love, college days, when we romanticize the past, get into some bit of nostalgia and feel good about it. But today, the frozen in past I'm going to talk about is a not so good thing, according to me at least. When I was leaving my last job, one of my ex-colleagues called me and asked me for a job. I said, this role is developing, would you like to take a look at it? He said, yes, but whom does it report to? I said, so-and-so, my successor, you know him from the past, 10 years ago we all worked in the same company. He said, sorry Kamal, I can't report it to him. I said, why? You have a past? He said, not really, in the sense we worked in different locations, different business units, it was a large company, but I was one level up. I asked him further, you both have a history in which, you didn't get along? He said, no, our paths never crossed, but we knew each other, but Kamal, I can't work. So I left it at that. But, I also observed that he didn't actually take up a job, sat at home that 6 months while this job was available. I wondered why this past hierarchy comes to haunt us, even when, our career is at stake and we need a job desperately, we tend to hang on to some of this past hierarchy. Now I know why, hiring managers actually come up with this, forced batch rankings where they say batch 2005, I am, and above is whom we would like to hire. That means quite a lot of these batch rankings, whether it's IIT, IIM, must already be playing out, and organizations have decided that's the way to deal with it. Hire somebody junior, make that piece. So I really don't know why this past hierarchy sort of carries through the past. Alumni baggages that we carry through in new companies, though time would have passed. I could think of 2-3 things. First one could be jealousy. He or she made it big, I couldn't. 2, ego. How can I report to somebody who was junior in the past? Third could be a kind of what you call as self-imposed hierarchy that we have put ourselves, which possibly is non-existent. When you look at all these things, I wonder how you actually cannot move forward because of a small past. Recently, I bumped into him and asked, it's been 3.5 years, how are you doing? That role seems to have expanded, you should have taken that. He said, Kamal, past is past. But I want to tell you one thing, that I rather work with a bunch of strangers where I feel fulfilled daily, rather than sulking every day, reporting to somebody who was my junior or peer in the past. I don't know how this gets played out daily. I've never been there, but I want to ask you today, what do you think of carrying over this past hierarchy or alumni that some of us tend to carry it, all the way through our life? Can we move ahead or we stay in the past? That's what I call as frozen in time. Let me know what you think.